Mwaiseni, welcome to Headlines presented by Apple Black. Kuna kutuchita breakdown ama stories zale panga headlines muzambian entertainment industry. Content ya panato na mchibe mpapa target audience yes Zambians na Malebanese abaku mukuba. By time yo maps I should bula melody ya bomfishe Bena Boy. So I am an issue ziding abantu balana like sample. That's not sampling. There's what we call interpolation. But before I even break down all that, copyright nishi abera problem ukukope fpangiro muntumbi wafpanga mfyobe. Okay, so before nshiramba no kwamba naranda pali intellectual property. So intellectual property fintu ifpangwa no mutwe na mano nokutontonkanya. So nga watontonkanya kubomfya mano yobe wasapange chintu. Meaning chirawapanga ni intellectual property yobe. So nga watontonkanya walembo olwimbo baita intellectual property. Once watontonkanya bapange fintu bayikwata futu that copyright. So copyright ni right ile yakutira atapari umbi ufilo kopofu na panga na tontonkanya ukwabula permission yandi. Much understand when watontonkenye ukulembo olwimbo. Not waimbile uwalembele olwimbo intellectual property owner composer na writer nibala batontonkanya balembe nimbo so eba kwata copyright ya lwimbo ludia. So ngawabula chintu cha pangilo omuntu or in this case ngawabula intellectual property ya muntu umbi wapanga copy na iwe yobe ila baita copyright infringement ngata usendele permission kuwa pangilo mwine then ngawapoka permission kuwa pangilo mwine atindefo kubumfya Kala for wetati royalties. So royalties ni fide fa kutira bakubomfe idea and ufile wampela kona ngati 50 ngwe or ufile wampela kona ngati 50 pin. So fikonga fino for much agree but the fact is ufile pa permission. So olwimbo lonsala kwa tama side ya bidi. Ngawale mbolwimbo wala saving as a PDF for example now lemban PDF nka document. Elwimbo that's the actual song. This is when you talk about a song, you're talking about filabale mbele ama melodies na ma words elwimbo. Then rolwimbo nga balwimba. So the very first time balwimba pa audio yaba saved as an MP3 or a wave bachita export ba producer mu studio. Ila nomba baitati master recording. So nga balanda tama masters yandi. But people ila very first copy ila bapanga pa first song mambo kupanga ama copy. Kuomfya copyright yenu. Mapanga makopi yambi yarata baita tama masters baita tama makopi. So the way bomba technology these days, for example ulimbonga lady la Shoprite na ukata copy ya ulimbo lwa im studio na ufika Shoprite. So meaning na wachita copy file somehow na ukataka copy ka file yobe. So ila copying of a file from the original master, it requires our mechanical royalties. The fact that wachita fe copy file from the master pange yabo, they need to pay you mechanical royalties for your intellectual property as a writer. So olwimbo fye nangtarulira as long as na wakata copy Shoprite, they need to pay you mechanical royalties. Then there's what you call performance royalties. Ngarwaisa dita nomba ma speakers lefuma. That is now a performance, meaning my performance royalties nomba. So yabidi. So every time olwimbo lwadila lukwata fibidi. Performance na mechanical. The fact that pakutulile ilanishi na copying, meaning it's automatic for every performance para na mechanical royalties ngaleli la Shoprite. So ama royalties ndela napata ama royalties. So yaba so Shoprite the Spotify, Shoprite the Boomplay. So ini mboshiti da Shoprite ngashirelile ni wafile wachita pay ama royalties kubene mama copyright saya. So kwa for Twitter some cops Zambia. So some cops ever send them pia ma Shoprite. Ngawa Shoprite tukasanga pane ka poster imbi or rather ka frame na kalanga license ati Zamcops. It means shonzeni mbabale shamudia bale pila ma royalties kudiba Zamcops. So kuyembia kudiba Zamcops. And then ulimbonga leli la pa Spotify. Ba Spotify era ma subscribe ngore chita stream nimbo. You need to subscribe. Uledi pila impia subscription. So ila subscription yanomba kuli copyright for that intellectual property mlemfwa. So ila nomba ba Spotify ngashaba stream dinimbo wafile wapera omwine wa wimbo a certain amount for the intellectual property that balabantu bapangire. Limukula bati walembo wimbo then wa performer meaning writer na singer or rapper muntumo. Normally kola bati walembele ni umbi wa performer ni umbi in some other cases kula abalembere bengi nang 5 abaperformere nang 3. So in this case bafira bachita divide yarama rights yabo to say inenkwete percentage muri song inenkwete percentage muri song if tutata ama splits sangwa chita split ati urumbo yakwetemo 30% you 20% you 10% ewe that split sheet ilanga abene bama rights ofo yaba divided in terms of royalty esho bakala senda mamfate and then ulole performer naena bayikwata ama rights yabo in terms of kuri master kulaka wana producer because na panga kwa naena audio ili muni master naena nakwata intellectual property muni audio. So producer nga wamuchita contract ukuchita do once off panga fe diapo ili achibala mpela cash but bambikula bati ila inefe song ine ama royalties naena alesenda. So uli mbopa Spotify nga lepange mpia ma royalties yale kuma artist na kuma producer. The reproduction maramu ina again kula bari mat aditisha mo guitar. So ngo aditisha mo guitar na yomuri master recording ilia na kwata mama rights. Nami mfofere ate. So every contributor wa womfesha film to wako kuchita contribute kurimbo. Meaning mwali wa intellectual property yakwe muri ila song. So there are two things. Muba lembele pakulemba na muba performing performer pa mic. Ama rights are dealing on a written composition yaba under publishing. And then ama rights yala performance pa mic yala ba under master na performance rights. So kwa ama performance rights organizations like Zamcorp Safi National eba are responsible nokula chita collect ama royalties apa responsible rimbo perform tunangudi ku festival ku October Fest ku Zam Fest or whatever ulimbonga ba perform pa stage because performance yala ama royalties abene ma festival bafire bali piro mwine wa rimbo. So number iko alafu ma definition ya sampling ni interpolating. Okay, let me start with sampling. So sampling ibomba kuside ya ma masters ila audio ewa recordere mu studio for first time bakupanga master ekuba sample. So ngawabula ka clip ka muri audio ilia whether para guitar edira or para chorus ya edira whether wachita shift wachita pitch correct wachinja tune. The fact that now bola ka audio clip whether now pange chishi which chikuranga kanono the fact that now bola ka audio karya wabika muri song yo meaning you sample so you have to pay intellectual property rights for your copying ya kubola no kubika muri mbolo. So because ni audio yala kwa tama rights jabidi abalembere ka part kala wachita sample abalembere fere rapo then umwine wa imbire fine ifidi party wachite sample na eno file wa mchita pay ama rights. So you have two rights to pay para ya written before balelanda na performance abale filanda. Then kwa about that interpolation ni whereby idea ila balembere wa imbulula wabola ka part maybe nika chorus for example happy birthday to you wasaf chinja A B C D E ninchinjo for balelanda but ninsenda mo melody. So melody dia yaba under composition. So meaning ninkwatama rights yamo how to sort out meaning idia publishing. So when you sample you have two rights to pay. When you interpolate you only have one right to pay. When you sample you have to pay the one who sang that part and the one who wrote that part. Whether the person that wrote and sang are two, it still means there are two things to pay for. Interpolation, it's where wabula ofoba imbire wafimbulula muri weyobe. That's called interpolation. You only have one person to sort out. Wa lembere not wa performing. So ngo afpangulula muri iwe version iwe. You don't owe udowa fimbire anything. You only owe lowa lembere. Number when you do a piece of a song, ero to that interpolation. But in wachitolu mbolonsi walu pangulula. That's what we call a cover. So a cover is where wapangulula the whole song from abeneba imbire wafimba mflore. Because you're still using the written version of the song, you still owe the publishing. And then in the case of Chandana K, the guys like Arya Star abachitere sample ida element ya wimbo wabena Chandana K. It means tebena Chandana K ebo bachitere o bakwatire infringement. Ili kudi barya aba lembele ila pata tikarira so meaning composition. So yarama rights aya interpolation yaba less stiff because kuna cases where by that fair use. So fair use is a case where you use a sample of something, maybe for educational purposes, or when you're doing a review, or maybe when you're trying to experiment and improve something or come up with something new. Like hip-hop of yambi, they built it off of samples. Yani mboshakale. So in that case, you can say you are evolving the sound from what it was to an entirely new thing. So in that case, I think you can call that fair use. But where I saw village into wapangira pone mpia, and usually that's also a factor. Fair use, fair chitana consider whether how does the idea you're making affect you in your idea. Bishewala pangira po mpia shino no pandu wapanga ifyo or wala pangira po mpia shingi because wapange ifyo. But regardless of the case, because ni intellectual property yamu inaida, ngarefu afiko kutwala mkoti, it's possible kutwala mkoti atuwadi wali muchita infringe ama rights yako ya copyrights. Nshila feimo fika wa feimo ya kuba sure ati wale chita infringe ama rights ya mnobe, and that's by getting permission. Number permission problem mu Africa yadi shupa because any mbota shaba registered dishingi under performance rights organizations or under PACRA for intellectual property or a patent or whatever it is needed, because some ideas that I'm registered, you can't assume that you are registered and protected. And then the other problem is let's say they did actually interpolate Yabena Chandanake, Yabena Ariasta, as people are assuming. How do they pay Chandanake? Gataba registered kuri publishing company. So normally ngakuri kuchita sample, people barachita contact ira sample yaba under publishing, yaba registered under publishing companies. So they call zamkops achan. Natumfat kuichandanake olumbo rushanshan. Nishi nga permission ya kubomfya sample yibadisha patui pangurera za interpolation. Bazamkops wondered, awe apata pali uwafya too much that everything because ngamaru bomfya rachita improve visibility yama guys aba globally. Bazamkops wondered, awe iyo audio license yabati mfile mwa epira $500 pa kuibomfya. Then Ariasta na team ya kubala that okay to already pira awe ya kudisha it's not something we can do. Kula ama case whereby udina willing okulipira urefo kumfena sample, but abene balu mbabali kanya fat e sample yakwaba okuchita sample ini mboshandi. So meaning in that case they touch the sample. So it's not just a guarantee that ngawalipira to achita sample. Kula ama cases where nangona kwate mpia tabakusuminishe. If in the randa my basics fair imata ikuru sana tetwirande mni one video, but this is my best that I can do now. At least terminology na language muishi at bala ifipiri wala songa balanda so onga ndefo kuchita communicative kufiranda so like I said, kwa intellectual property, kwa copyright, then kwa copyright infringement, kwa royalties, then kwa sa master na composition, kwa sa publishing na performance rights, then kwa sa sampling na interpolation. So ngana ofika tefyonse nish at least video inotwa tuapushenjito. Make sure to check out the podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Deezer, and all the other places where podcasts are found. Make sure to also follow me on all social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, using the handle @AppleBlackZM.